said, I have to know this man. And who was it that put that in him? Like, what experience put that in him? And so when I was talking with Legacy about tonight, she said, he'll do it. And I was like, okay. And she was like, you want me to ask him? I was like, no, I'll ask him. And then I think I forgot to. No, I did. Okay, yeah. See, that's that. But yeah, this piece is powerful, and I'm not gonna cry. You know, I'm a little sad today. Childhood friend. I'm 35. She's 36. She got babies. You know, little babies. So it's just like, wow, life is very fleeting. But we're gonna celebrate while we're here. And we're gonna appreciate each other while we're here. And we're gonna remember to be present and to talk while we are here. And so I want you guys to give it up for Amari. What name should I? Okay. Give it up.
Keisha up here talking, like a lot of stuff came to mind. And you were saying that we need to talk about our stuff. And I stopped doing this poem for a while. I think I've only done it like 3 times in the last year and a half, because my mother was diagnosed with 2 forms of leukemia and throat cancer. So that was a major blow to the family, but we all stuck together as a family. And my mother is doing very well now. But you know, I think about how strong women are when it comes to stuff like this, and how men try to hide stuff like this. You know what I mean? And men don't go to doctors as often, and you know, men act like I'm gonna heal myself through watching football. So I lost my father in 2002 to congestive heart failure as a complication of diabetes. And I have never told anyone this, but last year I was diagnosed with it as well, with congestive heart failure. It's something that originally was very hard for me, but I've recently decided to take it on, head on, and deal with it. Whereas before I was watching football hoping it would go away. So that's why I'm out with Thomas in the mornings walking. That's why I've been working more towards a plant-based diet. And it's just, when we have something to deal with, we need to deal with it. We need to not act like it's just going to disappear, or act like I'm a man, I'm gonna be all right. You know what I mean? We just have to be able to move past it. And I watched my mother, who my entire life I never really viewed as a strong person. I watched my mother become this Pegasus, you know, just this strong, determined, looking at her grandchildren, I'm not leaving yet. You know, I watched my mother transform, and it was inspiring. And I told my mother when she started losing her hair, which actually she didn't know she was losing her hair yet, when she was taking chemo, and I touched her hair and some of it came off in my hand. And I said, Mama, you know, I'm gonna comb part of my locks off and make a wig for you, because she was worried about going bald. And she said, you better not, I want to see how long your hair is gonna grow. So she took the moment I wanted to gift to her, and she gifted to me even deeper than I could have, you know, given to her. So this poem was not about my mother, clearly. But it was given to me by the universe to give to family members of anyone who knows anyone that powered through the struggle. And when I mean power through, it doesn't mean that they're still amongst us in this physical plane, but they powered through it. So this poem was hard because every time I did it, I would think about my mother when she was going through, roughest part. But now she's at a very good point, and I can do the poem again. I only hope I can remember it. So I'm gonna go off mic, and hopefully y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me in the back?
Yes, sir.
Baby, I wish I could have held you just a little bit longer. Since you've been gone, the days have been so cruel to me. I can barely remember what your sweet air smelled like. You were as rare as truth and religion, as powerful as mobilized mountains. I remember on our wedding day, my words to you were, with this here heart I thee wed, because no metal could have been forged that would have been symbolic enough. So my tears are often ocean-like. Memories of you paralyze my flesh and create goosebump soldiers that climb to my heart and change the cadence of my beats. We are now divorced. Only by earth, because humans cannot sever what is perfect. Your strength was so unbelievable. So was my weakness. I wish I could have climbed inside of you and pulled that plague from your chest, but I hold no such power, so I hid from you in the corners of my own insecurities. Never seen anything more beautiful than your smile just seconds before your departure. It's like I got to see God lean in and whisper all of the secrets of the universe in your ear. But this uncanny energy within forces me to eternally hate you for holding my mind and soul hostage. And yes, I may be selfish, but you were stubborn. You could have did what they said. I would have rather had you minus one breast and hairless than smiling at me from a one-dimensional image with Kodak stamped on the back of your head. I would have rather watched radiation rip through your tissues, stiffen your joints, and mutilate your skin, because at least I could have still held your hand. But don't ask me why I don't do those corny-ass 5K ribbon walks with the other husbands, because most of them have not yet lost their wives. And I know my rage is irrational, my wrath is misdirected, but I don't even know how to breathe anymore because you were my apparatus. Now I know you have to go to become someone's angel. But before you leave, I just want to say that I love you, but I hate you. And I love you still. Thank you for dedicating your time here to me. And oh yeah, you know how you always wanted me to paint the house? I painted pink in memory of you. But I had to paint it black today to memorialize me. Because baby, when you died, I died too. Because I refuse to accept the treatment just like